What's up, guys? It's Bulldog Airsoft coming at you. I couldn't find any decent videos online on how to break down the H&K 416 CQB, the newer version. I found a couple videos and they're honestly kind of crappy, so I figured I'd go ahead and give you a way to check it out, see if you could tear it apart yourself so you're not paying somebody else to do it like I had to initially. First thing you're really going to do is take out the buffer tube. There's a screw that's inside of it. You need to remove this in order to be able to take it out. You can take off the wires and all that mess too. Then you're going to get this fun feel thing where you get your motor in there, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but there are two screws in that bad boy. You have to take them apart, take them out to be able to remove it. As you can see, they sit right in there. Then you're going to have to remove the pins. There's a couple of them on here. There's the one right here and the one here. And here's the fun part. The one that's right here, which I push back down in there, actually comes out pretty easy. It's not a really big deal. But the one that sits right here is this bad boy. And what it has is a keeper. Now, as you can see, the keeper sits on there like that. However, it's inside there, which, believe it or not, the pins VFC has them just a hair too long. So, like, I guess you can grind that part off if you really wanted to or whatever. But what I did was I twisted the pin around using my tappet until it was sitting up like that. Used a flathead screwdriver and just pried it up. It boom, came right out. Went down in there, just a hair, and then I was able to scoot it out. But I mean, if it falls in there, no biggie. You can get it later on. You're obviously going to have to remove the paddle as well, and you're going to have to remove the magazine release. Now the catch, I mean, the paddle is nothing big. You guys have seen this taken off 100 times. But this is what the catch is. This bad boy here screws in for the magazine release. So when it's in there like that, you're going to actually have to come on the other side, use something like your tappet or screwdriver or whatever to hold this in place. So it'll sit like this. And then you have to unscrew it from this side here. So basically you'll be doing this until you can get it to the point where this will pop out enough to where you can spin it. Once you do that, you can take it off, remove the spring, all that mess, pull it out. Otherwise, it will be caught up in here onto that little bad boy right there, which will keep the whole entire gearbox solid. It holds it in there. Now, also there's the fun-filled little pin that's right here, which is a beast to get out if you don't tap it the right way. So make sure that you do, which is from the other side. So you can see the little threads on here, so it makes it kind of hard to get out. It stays in nice and tight. And I had to use a screwdriver and a tappet to get it out of that. This right here is for the rail system. It sits pretty much like this. Now what you're going to have to do is just use an Allen key, unscrew it, takes it off. That way you can get to the hop up and everything else real easy if you need to. Now once you removed all that mess, you got to set this to semi, which allows it to kind of slide out, and you just basically have to keep wiggling it until you get it out, which, as you can tell, is still kind of not fun to do. And I mean, you can wiggle it till there you go, it comes out just like that, and there's your gearbox. So that's where the fun begins, and I'm actually taking it apart. Put my new spring guide in. I got a Prometheus hop up here. I was thinking about trying putting in there. I don't know if it'll work or not. I haven't checked it all out. But if you guys have any questions or anything, hit me up. Maybe I can give you a little more descriptive or add more video to it. Anyway, this is Bulldog Airsoft. Have a good one, guys.